Are you single and ready to mingle? Join our singles party. Okay, the first person I'm going to call is Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth. How old are you?
Hi. I am 35.
35. Awesome. And where are you located?
New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Awesome. Awesome. And same question for Matthew. How old are you and where are you located?
Hi, I'm 25, and I'm located in near Syracuse, central New York.
Awesome. Okay. And Leo, how old are you and where are you located?
Good evening. I'm located in Walnut Creek, California.
Awesome. And how old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, 22, soon to be 23.
Awesome. Okay. And Mark, how old are you and where are you located?
Hello, I'm 49 and I'm located in Southern California in Irvine.
Awesome. Ashton, how old are you and where are you located?
I am 23 and I'm located in Tampa, Florida.
Awesome. And John, let me see, John D, how old are you and where are you located?
Hi, I'm 41 and I'm just outside of Detroit in a little town called Troy.
Awesome. Okay. Jake, how old are you and where are you located?
31 in Tucson, Arizona.
Awesome. And Candace, how old are you and where are you located?
Sorry.
You're fine.
34. I'm in Plantation, Florida.
Awesome. And Steve, how old are you and where are you located?
Hi, I'm 45 and I'm in central New York by next to Auburn, New York.
Awesome. Oh, Auburn. Okay. Yeah, you're almost near Canada, right? I was just looking up Auburn the other day, actually.
Yeah, I'm like 2 hours from Auburn, or about 2 hours from Canada at least.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. John S., how old are you and where are you located?
I'm 34, Central New York.
Awesome. And okay, let me say this correctly. Okay, Nimika, how old are you and where are you located?
I'm 22 and I'm located in Sacramento, California.
Awesome. Elaine, how old are you and where are you located?
I'm 38 and I'm located in Hayward, California.
Awesome. And lastly, Ashley, how old are you and where are you located?
I'm 36 years old and I'm in Gainesville, Florida.
The question is, what do you do for a living? And I'm going to start with Kenneth. What do you do for a living?
Yeah. So for a living, I am a software engineer.
Awesome. And Matthew?
I work at a mental health center for children currently, but my main thing that I do is I'm a full-time student. I'm studying to be a mental health counselor.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay. And Leo, how about you? What do you do for a living?
I'm a ticket scanner at Lesher Center of Arts, but I'm also preparing to take acting classes at Diablo Valley College in Pleasant Hill.
Awesome. Okay. And Mark, what do you do for a living?
Hello, I'm in corporate IT management.
Awesome. All right. And Ashton?
I am currently doing solar design, but I am considering going back to school to be a firefighter.
Awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. And John D., what do you do for a living?
I'm a logistics coordinator for a modular construction company.
Okay, cool. And Jake, what do you do for a living?
Construction and security. I'm in process joining the Navy with the construction battalion.
Awesome. And Candace, what do you do for a living? Candace?
I work in facilities. Hi, I work in facilities management department at a university.
Awesome. And Steve, what do you do for a living?
I manage and maintain a transit agency in central New York. Plus, I also own a business as well.
Okay. And John S.
Hello everyone, my name is Selena Smith and I am the founder of Core Cell Science, a cutting-edge cosmetic skincare line. Our mission is simply to provide you with the best skincare products that nourish your skin from within. Products are especially formulated to target both the collagen matrix as well as the metabolic health of your skin. In addition to that, I am also the owner of a little shop called the Revamp Boutique.
How about you?
I'm a sales rep for a supply company and a licensed funeral director.
Okay. And Nimika.
Yeah, currently I'm a research intern in a lab. But I'm also like a student plans for med school. So
Awesome. Okay. And Elaine.
I'm a project manager.
Alrighty. And Ashley.
I work in healthcare.
Okay, awesome. And the next question on the floor is, do you have children and do you want children or do you want more children? So the first real question is, do you have children? And then the second question is, do you want or would you like more children or do you want children at all? So I'll start with Ashley to switch it up a little bit. Okay. Do you have children and do you want children or more children, etc.? How do you feel about the children thing?
So no, I don't have any children, but I would like children in the future.
Awesome. All right, Elaine.
No, I don't have any children, but I would like children.
Awesome. Okay. And Nimika?
no children, but I would like children in the future.
Awesome. Steve?
Yes, I have 3 kids and I don't want any more, but I absolutely love kids. I do a lot of volunteer work and I dedicate myself to kids.
Awesome. And Candace?
I don't have any kids, but I would like some in the future.
Awesome. And Jake?
No kids, but I definitely want them.
Okay. John D?
I have one son. He's 22, and I'm not looking to have any more children.
Okay. Ashton?
No children. I think I would want some, but I'd probably take a while to get there.
Okay. Mark?
Sorry, just hit the button. I have 2 daughters, 12 and 14. They both live with their mom, and no, I don't want to have any more children.
Okay. And Leo?
Yeah. I don't have any kids, but I do want to have kids.
Awesome. Matthew?
I do not have kids. I'm not sure whether I want kids yet. I'm still young. I'm 25, so I have time to decide, I guess. So I'll wait and see where life takes me.
Gotcha. And Kenneth?
I have a 14-year-old child, and I have no strong feelings whether I have more children or not.
Awesome. Okay, the next question on the floor is, what are you currently looking for? So new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship. What are you currently looking for? I'll start with you again, Kenneth. That's the questions on you. The first question goes to you, sorry. What are you currently looking for?
I am currently looking for preferably a long-term relationship, but if I guess that requires somebody who I can have that with. So even if it's a short term, I'm happy with it.
Awesome. And Matthew, same question to you.
I would prefer long term, but I'm not super picky about my dating goals. If it doesn't end up being long term, if it ends up being short term, I'm fine with just going with the flow and seeing where things end up.
Okay. And Leo?
I would like a long-term relationship, but I will go with the flow and let it blossom slowly over time.
Awesome. And Mark?
I'm looking for someone to get to know, become friends, and then let it turn into something more serious over time. And If so, then long-term is fine.
Psychic Ministry is your one-stop shop for the mindfully woke. If you need energetic protection for you or the littles in your life, or you need dream interpretation or would like to connect with a loved one who has crossed on, or possibly in the middle of a spiritual awakening and have so many different supernatural and spiritual questions, please come and see me and visit me on www.stephanievogel111.com.
Fine.
Awesome. And Ashton?
Ultimately, the goal is a life partner, but I'm just happy to expand my social circle, even if it's just friends.
Awesome. And John D?
Long-term relationship, no doubt.
Cool. And Jake?
Depends on the level of distance. If it's not local, it has to be long term. If it's shorter distance or local, I guess it could be both, but I'm looking for long term.
Awesome. And Candice?
I'm definitely looking for something long term.
Okay. Steve?
Yeah, I'm looking for long term as well. We can start out as friends, but I mean, I want to be long term.
Awesome. Nimika?
Long term, absolutely, no doubt about it.
Awesome. And Elaine?
Long term.
All right. And Ashley?
Long term.
Okay, everyone's on the same page. That's pretty cool. Okay. And the next question for everyone is going to be, what age range are you interested in dating? And I'll start with Ashley. What age range are you interested in dating?
I'm interested between 34 and 40.
All righty. And Elaine?
I'm interested in probably 35 to 45.
Okay. And Nimika?
I would say 19 to 24 or 25, but pretty flexible, honestly.
Cool. Okay. And Steve?
Age is a number, but to me, 35 to 47, it doesn't matter really.
Okay. Candice?
I guess I would do I'm 34, so maybe from 25 to 45 to be fair.
Okay, that's a good range. Okay. And Jake?
20s to early 30s.
Say it again.
20s to early 30s.
Okay, gotcha. John D?
30 to 45. Keep it open, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. Ashton?
Probably from 20 to 30.
Okay. Mark?
I like Steve's answer. I think he nailed it. But realistically, maybe like 40 to early 50s, like 50
All right.
to maybe.
Oh, okay. And Leo?
20s to 27. Nothing under 20.
All right. And Matthew?
I have a 5-year rule, so anywhere from 20 to 30.
All righty. And Kenneth?
I'm going to say anywhere between 25 and 42.
Awesome. And the next question is, why do you think you're single? And I will start with Kenneth. The question for you first is, why do you think you're single?
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to say the reason I'm single, I'm an introvert. I work in a field dominated by men, so I don't get in terms of my work area, I don't have a lot of female places, people to talk to. And outside, when I go out, I struggle with the idea of approaching somebody who I don't know they want to talk to me.
Okay, I hear you on that. Yeah, I don't know. I've had similar conversations with my friends and my sister and stuff, and yeah, it's weird, like with just the way things are nowadays with modern day technology and stuff. It's I feel like it's way different than like maybe our grandparents, obviously our great grandparents. So it is weird. It's like this is a weird time in like history right now. I feel like for socialization. So that's why
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm the founder and owner of Happy Fin Digital. We do all kinds of digital services such as web design, mobile app development, social media management and advertisement, Google Ads. We also do things like photography, graphic design, and so much more. Please feel free to reach out to me at 510-866-9688, or you can also go to our website at www.happyfin.digital.
I kind of came up with this idea of maybe like putting people on my show to maybe put themselves out there, because I know what you mean. It's especially for certain age groups. I feel like it is kind of like weird. So I know what you mean. Matthew, your turn.
I think the main reason why is I haven't really tried dating yet. I only recently decided to start looking for a relationship, and since I just put myself out there not too long ago, I think that's the main reason why I'm single.
Gotcha. Leo?
I'm a very shy person, so I'm not really good at doing the talking, but I've tried to put myself out there, but maybe it's because of my weight or something like that.
Okay. Mark?
I know I am single, actually. I was married for 14 years, so I'm about 2 years divorced. And I've been looking into dating, been going on dates, things like that, but not until probably 6 months ago I started doing it seriously, so I can spend time to focus on myself and find out what I need to learn and blah blah blah.
All right, awesome. Ashton?
Somewhat similar to Mark. I just got out of a relatively long-term relationship that during that time I kind of let my social circles shrink, and so I don't know a whole lot of people anymore. So it's kind of been hard to get myself back out there.
Yeah, I understand that. John D?
Sure. So I just moved from Pennsylvania to Detroit about a year and a half ago, and I travel a lot for work. So establishing even just simple friendships here in Michigan has been a little difficult, especially with me being single at my age and everybody else pretty much being married with children, and they have a lot more responsibilities and things than me. So I just really haven't gone out much by myself. And the things I do enjoy, there aren't usually a lot of girls at heavy metal shows, unfortunately. So the things I'm willing to do by myself have been kind of minimal since I'm fairly new to the city. And yeah, I'm not traveling as much this year, so I'm looking to finally put myself out there and meet somebody.
Awesome. Jake?
So I moved out from Michigan to Arizona in 2019, and then almost immediately it was locked down. So I didn't have like a social circle out here anyway, and I was kind of put on pause. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I work 60 to 70 hours a week, so just to pay for the bills. So
I know, yeah, the good old crazy work schedule. I know all about that. Candace, your turn.
I'm like a few others. I recently got out of a long-term relationship, so being single again feels so new. And I don't know about, I'm kind of shocked to see so many men here, because I feel like no men are single. Maybe it's just South Florida, but everywhere I work or go to, all the men are married or with partners they've been with forever. So I work in facilities, so it's a male-dominated field, and usually their children are more my age group and stuff like that. So I feel like it's just kind of hard to find single men my age group.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I've been hosting this show for a little bit now, like this dating aspect of it, because I have a regular podcast. But anyway, I'm usually surprised too, but it does tend to be a lot.
Hi, I'm Tina, owner and founder of Blue Dress Events. We will craft your special day that is uniquely you and creates memories for you. We plan everything from weddings to retirements and all the parties in between. We give families the opportunity to creatively celebrate their monumental moments. Reach out to us at bluedressevents.com and let us help you plan a memorable event that reflects you.
A lot of men that sign up, and I used to be surprised too. I don't really know the reasoning for that, but I used to be surprised too. I know I was a little surprised too when I first got started.
I truly thought it was gonna be like all women and one guy.
I thought so too. Yeah. Steve?
Yeah, so I was married for 18 years and I just recently went through the separation and now it's like a whole new world. I just started looking again and I seen your ad on the internet and I applied I paid my bill and here I am. So yeah, I'm back here again.
So just to confirm, you're separated or you're divorced? Sorry, I just want to confirm.
I'm separated.
I'm just asking.
And I'm going.
Okay, I'm not judging. Yeah. I'm just asking.
No, that's fine. No, okay. And we're going through the process as we speak.
Gotcha. Okay. Nimika?
Yeah. I say the reason is mostly because I haven't really put myself out there. I'm pretty new to the dating and whatnot. I'm pretty introverted. My friends are pretty introverted. And kind of so just because of that, haven't gone too much out yet and meeting new people, but I'm putting myself out there now.
Awesome. Okay. And Elaine?
I recently moved about 2 years ago and I work a lot, so I haven't had a chance to kind of really get out there and explore and mix and mingle a lot.
Awesome. Okay. And Ashley?
Yes. So unfortunately, I do work quite a bit, and that limits my ability to go out as much. Another thing is that since I work in healthcare, just like many people have mentioned, everybody else is either married or has a long-term partner and or has children. And because of COVID, there's not a whole lot of kind of single events that are out there for you to really go to in the town that I live in. So it's the reason why I'm single, or at least one of them.
I know. Yeah, COVID definitely made things even weirder after that happened. Mm-hmm. So I understand that. The next question is, who is your biggest celebrity crush? Ashley, I'll start with you.
Oh my goodness. This is going to sound bad, but 1990s Joaquin Phoenix. Why? I don't know. Thing.
Okay. Who is that? Is that a musician, or I'm not familiar?
No, he's an actor. That. If you've ever seen like Gladiator, he's the villain in Gladiator, or if you've seen the recent Joker, like standalone movie, he's the main character there.
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, and Elaine, same question to you. Who is your biggest celebrity crush?
I think Jason Momoa.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Momoa, yes.
Oh, yes.
Game of Thrones, yeah. Yeah.
Yep, okay. Awesome. Nimika, same question to you. Your biggest celebrity crush?
I'd definitely say Lupita Nyong'o. Definitely for me.
Okay. All right. And Steve, same question to you.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember her. She was really big in the 90s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And Candace?
Oh, God, I haven't had a celebrity crush in a minute, but I remember being in love with Vampire Diaries and Stefan, so Paul Wesley.
Okay. Okay. And Jake?
So Dolan Rashad from Billions when the Kate Sacker, she plays Kate Sacker in Billions. I don't know why.
Okay. And John D.
My first celebrity crush, I guess, was Elizabeth Shue in Adventures in Babysitting.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Ashton.
I've never really had one. I think that might be born from the fact that I have trouble putting names to faces, though.
Okay. Let me see. Mark.
I think it'd have to be a toss-up between Nicole Kidman from her previous years in movies and Angelina Jolie.
Oh, okay. Wow, those are two different kind of girls. Okay.
Hey, diverse.
Yeah. Leo, same question to you.
I actually have two also. One is Gal Gadot, the Wonder Woman actress. And the second one would be an old-timey actress named Leslie Caron from American in Paris.
Okay, okay. And Matthew?
Probably if I had to choose one, Scarlett Johansson. Because of Black Widow. I kind of
Okay.
fell in love with her the first time I saw it.
Okay. And Kenneth.
Forgot to unmute myself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Reynolds. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I love Ryan Reynolds,
Okay.
but yeah, an actual celebrity crush. I'm gonna go with Aubrey Plaza. I love her attitude.
What does she do? I'm not familiar with her.
I would say she's probably most famous for Parks and Rec. She's kind of a gives no F's sort of personality.
Okay, I like know the show. I don't know if I probably know her face. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, those are fun answers. Okay. The next question on the floor is going to be, is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve? And I'll start with you, Kenneth. So ask the question again. Is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
Yeah, I go to therapy. I am dealing with depression and mostly just trying to improve myself and become more confident in talking to people.
Awesome. Okay. And Matthew?
Yeah, I need to get more fit. I've been going to the local Y at my place. I've been working out regularly. But you can never exercise too much. So I've been working out and I plan to continue to do so.
Awesome. And Leo?
It's between two. My physical health, I need to lose some weight, become more healthier. And also I'm also in therapy, just to get some screws tightened up and be ready and to take on a relationship.
Awesome. And Mark?
I have a bass guitar that's been sitting in the corner of my room collecting dust for the past 3 years. So I recently signed up for lessons and I'm gonna learn how to jam on that thing, break some strings.
Awesome. Okay, that's fun. Okay. And Ashton?
Yes, the ending of my last relationship left me in a pretty heavy depression, and I've been working really hard through therapy to get through that.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And John D?
I've been focused so much on myself the last year and a half, moving from Pennsylvania to Detroit for a job opportunity. And I guess I put so much time into work the last year and a half that I forgot about the social life. And, now I'm starting to go out a little bit more. I've signed up for random things like dance lessons and karaoke nights, and it's just stuff to get myself out there now because I was so headfirst into work because I didn't want to let the company down, and I wanted to prove that they made the right decision when they hired me. And I think I allowed my social life to kind of disappear. So working on definitely putting myself out there a lot more.
Awesome. I hear that. Yeah. Jake?
So I'm nowhere near, but I'm working on up to like I'm working on 5K or sorry, triathlons. Up to 40 miles a week is what I'm trying to get to. I'm nowhere near it. And then obviously just
Awesome.
25 pull-ups. I'm doing it for like special forces. I'm just trying to see if I can get there. We'll see.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I've always like watched that stuff on TV. I'm like, well, good luck to everyone. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but good luck. That's awesome. Candice?
I'm actually relaxing. I just finished, I just got my master's and I've been working on myself real hard again to get that finished. And I am just going to relax right now. I'm not going to work hard doing anything to get my mind refocused. But also during that time, I definitely didn't see family a lot. I want to like make an effort to see family that's at least local family. I noticed that I hadn't reached out to a lot of people like in over a year just trying to get this done. So
Yeah, I hear you on that. It's easy to kind of get just stuck in what you're doing and it's just so focused. I know what you mean. I had to work on that too. Steve?
Yeah, improving my social network. I was very isolated for many, many years. So now I'm actually getting out and seeing people I haven't seen in years and meeting new people. And that's what I'm working on, really.
Awesome. And Nimika?
Yeah, for me, I would definitely say like physical fitness because I'd say like before the pandemic, I was definitely a lot more active. I played a lot more sports. But during the pandemic, it was a little harder to do that. So I'm planning on trying to hit the gym. Um, uh, whenever next chance that I get, and then just get more physically fit.
Awesome. And Elaine?
I'm trying to work a little bit more on work-life balance and trying to make time to do some hiking with my dog.
Awesome. And Ashley?
Yes, I'm working on my physical fitness, trying to more consistently go to the gym, and then also work-life balance. It's always a struggle. So,
Awesome. Awesome. All right. The next question on the floor is going to be, are you an animal person and do you have pets? So I'll start with you, Ashley. Are you an animal person and do you have pets?
well, I would like to have pets. I would love to have a dog, but I'm also very clean as well, so I need to balance that at some point in the future. I do not have any pets currently, but I feel like I'm an animal person.
Awesome. And Elaine, I know you kind of answered it, but I'll ask. Same question to you.
Yeah, I have a 2-year-old German Shepherd mixed with a lab.
Oh, okay. And Nimika?
Yeah, I currently do not have any pets, but I do love animals. I love dogs. I love cats. I'm technically allergic to cats, but I love them anyway. I just deal with the
Oh.
sleep thing, honestly. But yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And Steve?
Yes, I love animals. I live way out in the country. I've got 60 acres of property, and they run around and play, and yeah, it's a good time.
Awesome. And Candice?
I love animals. I'm a big dog person. I had my baby for 15 years. He just recently passed away, a golden chow. Everyone keeps telling me I need to get another dog. I don't know if I can. We'll see. But I'm a big, big dog person. And I like big dogs, not little dogs either.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry about the passing. Jake?
Yeah, I'm a big animal person. I can't have them living on top of me all the time, so I need to be able to escape a little bit. Like there's a little bit of like space sharing issues with dogs, typically bigger dogs in general. But I love them. Uh, it's I just have to have land, I think, in order to have them.
Okay. And John D.
Yes, I love cats and dogs. I have a cat here at my apartment, and I have a dog back in Pennsylvania that I had to leave behind just because of all the traveling. I didn't want to board him or anything, so he stays back in Pennsylvania with my son, and I brought the cat here to Michigan with me. So yeah, I'm an animal lover for sure.
Awesome. And Ashton.
Yeah, I love animals. I've got a pet cat. I don't think you can actually see him, but he's on the bed right there. And yeah, I really enjoy pets.
Oh, can I see him if you don't mind? I don't see him.
He's like right there.
I see movement. That's so funny. I see movement, but I can't see him. Okay,
he's usually really loud when I'm talking, so I'm surprised you guys can't hear him.
He's being nosy. He's listening. Mark.
Definitely a pet person. I don't have any right now because of I live in an apartment, and I think it would be a disservice to have, especially a dog, cooped up in here. And I work all day, so Monday through Friday, so I couldn't really give it that much attention. But I love cats. I love dogs. Yeah.
Awesome. And Leo.
I'm a big dog person. I used to have a Labrador Retriever, but unfortunately we lost him in 2016. Had to put him to sleep. So only dogs because I'm allergic to cats. I love cats too, but I will be sneezing and getting a rash.
Oh no. Okay. Matthew.
Yes, I have two cats. The first one is named Fable, and the second is Dragon. I went for fairy tale theme names. They're upstairs right now, I believe. But I love them. And I might get a third, but I'm not entirely sure yet.
Awesome. Okay. And Kenneth.
I also love animals, like everybody else, it seems. I am allergic to cats. I have one dog named Link, named after Legend of Zelda, and I am looking to get another Yorkshire Terrier.
Awesome. All right. Fur babies are awesome. Okay. The next question for everyone on the floor, it's going to be, are you a possessive person in a relationship? And I'm going to start with you, Kenneth.
Absolutely not. Not a possessive person. I probably struggle with a little more trust issues now, but not possessive.
Okay. Same question to you, Matthew.
No. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of new to the dating world. I haven't really tried before, but if I were to be in a relationship, I am certain that I would not be possessive.
Leo, same question to you.
Absolutely not. I am not a possessive person. I do have trust issues, but working on that, but I am not a possessive person.
All righty. And Mark?
No, I'm not possessive. I like affection and people who pay attention to me. It feels good. And I like to reciprocate that, but not possessive at all. Life's too short.
Awesome. And Ashton?
I'm not possessive at all. I like to try and guide people and offer my advice a lot, but I'm very hands off with that, and I'm very open. So I'll talk to people about just about anything, but I'm not trying to actually control you in any way. Yeah.
Awesome. And John D.
No, not at all. I think most of the relationships I've had, it's been very mutually respective, and there's always gives and takes. I'm a very extroverted person, and I've never really been, possessive really at all. I'm more about enjoying the ride, I suppose.
Okay. Awesome. And Jake?
Possessive, not really. Territorial, yeah, sure, within reason. I mean, as long as people aren't, as long as it's you know, normal behavior, there's not an issue at all. Like as long as they're not trying to make me jealous or anything, I'm not going to be jealous or anything like that. But
I hear that. Candace?
No, I mean, I like that. I think the idea of that's my man, I'm your woman, like in that level of respect, but not when it gets to causing, going over boundaries, but I think there's different levels of respect, and I think there's different levels of inappropriate behavior when it comes to other people and things like that. So I think having those clear boundaries within relationships are fair. I don't know if you call it possessive, but I just feel like some people just need to be more clear at different people's boundaries. I've noticed in my friends' relationships and stuff. So not possessive, but will definitely express my boundaries.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, I understand that. Steve?
No, I'm not possessive at all. I've never been possessive, and I never will be. I'm not materialistic. No, negative.
All right. And Nimika?
Yeah. I don't have too much dating experience because I've never really been in a relationship much, but at least just judging, knowing myself, I honestly don't think I'm really the possessive type, Of course, normal boundaries that need to be discussed, but I don't really see problems being like possessive or anything.
Okay. And Elaine?
I'm fairly independent, so I tend not to be possessive or really jealous.
Okay. And Ashley?
Yes. So in a relationship, we're both adults. We were our own people before we met, and we'll be our own people afterwards. It's just in a different relationship. So I don't find myself to be possessive because, again, we're adults.
Okay, gotcha. All right. What is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you? And I'll ask Ashley first.
I would, let's see. Life is not fair is going to be the best advice. And as an addition to that, life is not fair, but you do the best with the cards that you're dealt.
Awesome. Awesome. And Elaine?
I would have to say it's probably I know what I know and I know what I don't know.
Okay.
Just sort of recognizing what you don't know and pulling in the right people and the resources to help you when you need to.
Awesome. Nimika?
Yeah, it's honestly just I guess to just do the best that you can in anything that you can do, and things happen that are obviously out of your control, and just not to worry about that. Just focus on what you can control now, and not to worry too much about the past or things like that.
Awesome. And Steve?
Treat everyone like you want to be treated.
Awesome. And Candace?
A mentor at work once said, well, he said it to me multiple times, as long as there's small steps in the right direction, you're doing okay. It's better than giant leaps in the wrong direction. And that stays with me all the time. I think about that all the time. As long as you're going in the right direction, the steps can be small.
I like that. Yeah, it's very encouraging. Jake?
you can get exactly what you deserve in life. Almost, and it usually equates to how hard you're working towards the goal.
Awesome. And John D?
No matter how many failures you have, you're not a failure. Somebody out there wants you, whether that be employment or a relationship or family. You're never alone. And people can say no, but that might not just be on you. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means that there's another opportunity out there somewhere.
Awesome. Ashton?
Just go with the flow. There are going to be ups, there are going to be downs. Never sweat too much about it.
Awesome. And Mark?
Mine would be trust yourself, your instincts, your gut, and don't second guess yourself.
Awesome. And Leo?
Mine would be do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And my favorite, don't be a liar.
Awesome. And Matthew?
That even if things aren't looking too good and you're feeling down and depressed, to recognize that that's not permanent, that if you feel that way, that's just your perspective being warped by the depression, and that nothing stays the same forever, and that things will eventually change.
Awesome. And Kenneth?
I'm gonna go with it probably isn't a you problem, it's probably a them problem.
Okay. Awesome. And the next question we have on the floor is, who do you admire most? And I'll start with you, Kenneth. Who do you admire most?
I'm gonna go with my sister. We have a narcissistic parent, and she's kind of the person who helped always keep me in line and help me figure out when it wasn't me, it was a challenging parent problem.
Awesome. And Matthew?
Probably my brother. We've been together for a long time. He's always been there to support me, to give me emotional encouragement, guidance. I really look up to him. So
awesome. Leo?
My mother, she's always keeping me on a level head and always making sure that I'm always following my goals.
Awesome. And Mark?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. There's a gentleman that I met when I was about 4. Actually, it was my mom's boyfriend at the time. And he ended up becoming like a second father to me. And he taught me things that were just unbelievable, from trusting oneself to education to, I remember telling him about how I don't really enjoy TV, and he explained certain things in my personality and why. So, yeah. I don't know if that was a good explanation.
Awesome. Okay. Ashton?
Yeah, I'd have to say my friend Logan. He always has a lot going on in his life. Things always seem to be going bad for him, but he's still the first person to always help anybody. Just the kindest guy I know.
Cool. And John D?
No doubt it was my grandmother for sure. We seem to be the only 2 extroverted people in the family, so we got along great, and she always had my back. I do miss her dearly, but no doubt, I honestly I do think about her almost every day.
Awesome. And Jake?
I have to go with John, my grandmother. The amount of things that she suffered through her life were quite amazing, and she lived through the Great Depression, and you could tell they call it her existence.
Awesome. And Candace?
This is a hard question. I have so much amazing leadership where I work, and so many people come to my mind. But I've been at my job for over 10 years, and the people I would say all the leadership I've ever had at Nova have been the people I admire the most, because they've helped me guide me financially, education, my personal life, and it'll be a big clump of all the leaders I've had in that organization.
Awesome. And Steve?
I would have to say my father. He was there. My mom and dad was married the whole time till my dad passed away. But he showed me, how to build a financial credit and how to be a man and how to raise kids. And not that I didn't know how to raise kids, but he always helped. And yeah, he was just a good guy.
Awesome. And Nemika?
I would have to say my grandfather. He's honestly just one of like the wisest people that I know. Always has a bunch of stories or different things that he's learned from his time. He's a protector. He's during the war times, he protect him and his family, and make sure that they were fed in those times. So I have a great deal of respect from him. I've learned a lot from him.
Awesome. And Elaine?
I would have to say my grandmother. She and her dedication to the family was amazing. And she was probably the most knowledgeable person that I knew. And I just loved her dearly. Love her dearly.
Awesome. And Ashley?
Yes, I would say my mother. She has been through a lot and survived many things that have gone on in the early part of her life to be a very compassionate and wonderful person. So I would say her.
Awesome. Awesome. I love all those answers. So the next question is going to be, what is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date? And I'm going to start with you, Ashley.
Yes, the silliest thing I've ever done on a first date. I would say that for some reason I chose a coffee place, and I am not a coffee drinker, and ended up getting this very frou-frou smoothie drink and then spilled it all over myself. There was no second date, but I'm not gonna lie, what was left of that drink was delicious.
Okay. Elaine, same question to you.
I would say it's probably show up to the wrong place. So there were two places and they were named similar, and one was in one city and the other was another city, and I showed up to the one in the wrong city.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Mimica, your turn.
Yeah, kind of similar to, I'm not really a coffee person, but I chose a coffee date. Wasn't too familiar with like coffee drink terms, and I ended up drinking, I don't know what it was on like the menu, but it had so much espresso. I was so jittery during that entire day. It was kind of embarrassing, but yeah.
Okay. And Steve?
Yeah. So I was in a big rush to go on a date. I go and pick her up, get in my truck, and we just barely pull out of the driveway and I run out of gas. So I have to walk a mile to get gas and come back just to keep going.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And Candace?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm trying to go back in the pool. Can I answer last? Can I think about it for a few more minutes?
Okay, I'll come back and just let me come back to you. Okay. Jake?
Honestly, I think it was roller skating. I busted my ass so bad that day. I think I spent more time on the ground than I did actually on my feet.
Oh no. Okay. And John D?
We met at a local winery, and I'm not a huge wine guy, I suppose, and I had very minimal experience with it. And they brought out all these wines, and I didn't realize that you were supposed to like tip the glass and smell it and do all this stuff. And as soon as they put these glasses down, I started drinking the first one, and like everybody in the room like stopped and looked at me like I like had committed some mortal sin, but I didn't realize that we were in some like air quoting class. I thought we were just, getting the samples and trying them out, but apparently I was supposed to like smell it and tip it and do all these sorts of things, and all these winos that were there just stared me down, and I felt so bad for my date. I thought it was hilarious, but I could tell she was kind of about it.
Wine snobs. That's all it is. Wine snobs.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of it? I mean, you have to enjoy it and drink it, after we smell it.
Not drinking any Merlot. No.
I hate that kind of stuff. It's like, I'm going to drink it. I paid to be here. I'm going to drink it. Ashton?
I've only ever had one first date, but that did involve bringing her over to my place and building a suit of armor out of Mountain Dew cans, which I think is pretty funny.
Awesome. That's definitely different. Mark?
You are bringing up some memories of the past. So luckily I had some time to think about it, but this was in college, probably like 25 years ago. I went on a date, and she was an Irish girl, and it was a BYOB party, and she drank more than I anticipated, and we ran out of beer, and I was like, oh, she drank more than I thought, and I was embarrassed because I had no idea, and I don't know what I did, but yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. She's like, what's up? What's next?
You're like, we're all out.
Yeah, we gotta go get more somewhere.
Leo?
Unfortunately, I have not been on a first date before in my life, so I probably don't have a good answer to this question. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Matthew?
Yeah, so during one of my dates, it was a chilly day, so I brought my coat. It looks like a leather coat, but it's fake leather. So when I was drinking milkshakes with my date, the fake leather just started crumbling off, and like at the end of the date, just on like the table, there was just like a whole, just like a pile of just like these fake leather like crumbles, and it was very embarrassing.
Oh wow, yeah. That is different. Kenneth?
Yeah, so when I was quite a bit younger, went on a date to a bowling alley, and the person I went on a date with got a strikes, and I wasn't very sure about what the proper procedure was, so I went in for a hug, and they were not okay with the hug on a first date, and so eventually it turned into a 5. It felt very awkward.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me see. Oh yeah, and Candace, we'll go back to you again.
I remembered something pretty crazy. I met someone from online dating, and I saw that it said his age, and it said 18, but the picture, the guy looked like 30, 35. So I'm like, maybe that's a typo. I've seen that before. And when we were texting and stuff, we talked about like school and everything. And then he asked me to meet up on the mall. I met him up. I'm like, oh, he's talking about finals. I went, oh, what university do you go to? A college? He's like, I'm in high school. Finals for high school.
Oh,
and I went, what? And I died. I could not believe it. It was like
high school.
He was in high school.
Oh no,
high school finals. I just assumed it was college because he looked older than me.
Yeah.
But that was my mistake.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, the next question I have is, what is your idea of a good date? And I'll start with Kenneth.
My idea of a great date. I would say going to Comic-Con. Both of us cosplay, finding something that we both enjoy, doing the craziest things, yelling out memes, just whatever we want to do. Just have fun.
Awesome. And Matthew?
Probably bowling. There's a really nice bowling alley near my area, and there are like couches nearby, and it's like there's like a quiet space. So I think the combination of those two things makes me want to try out bowling for any first date.
Awesome. And Leo.
I'm pretty chill when it comes to a first date. Mine would have to be in a public place, but like maybe a nice fancy restaurant or even a Starbucks. That's pretty much how I would imagine a first date.
Awesome. And Mark?
I think what's worked pretty well is definitely somewhere in public. I think taking a walk somewhere where there's nice scenery, and then maybe stopping for a cup of coffee or something non-committal, to where if either person wants to realize that this person is not for them, it's easy to disengage or something. Something of that sort.
Awesome. And Ashton?
I'd say dinner somewhere nice, and then if things go well, go back to my place and play games.
Awesome. And John D?
Yeah, I understand the non-committal thing, but I mean, if we're asking about like dream first dates, I would love to go to like an outdoor concert where there's 4 or 5 bands playing, and you get about 20 minutes to a half hour between each band. You can BS, you can have some food, you can walk around, you listen to the live music, enjoy the bands, and it's a nice setting, especially if it's like a really nice summer day or a summer evening out. There's no better place for me than maybe a live concert or something maybe a little bit more simpler, like a baseball game or something, MLB game, where like he said, even if you didn't hit it off, you could always just leave. But yeah, that would be my ideal first date, is something a little more committal, I suppose, than simply just coffee or something, I guess.
Awesome. And Jake?
I think the ideal would probably be like a theme park or something like Cedar Point or whatever. But locally, I would say it's going to be something active, something that takes the pressure off. Like you have something to focus on. It kind of lightens the atmosphere, like could be a sport, could be whatever, you get it.
Awesome. And Candace?
I would say like a barcade or something. I don't know where you guys are from. You guys have barcades. It's like a bar with video games and stuff like that. So
like Dave and Buster's?
No, not like Dave and Buster's.
I don't know.
It's a little less commercialized. It usually has like old school video games and old school arcade games and stuff like that in like a real adult bar setting. Like, so something like that, where it's just, there's a little something more to do, like, or something like an escape room or something fun. Like I like what the last person said, that just with something to do,
Awesome. And Steve?
Yeah, probably go to a early dinner, so we have time in the afternoon to go to a park or go to the lake or something like that afterwards. Get to know each other a little more and go for a walk.
Awesome. And Nemika?
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty fine with pretty simple stuff, walk in the park. I've had a day where we went out to get some pizza, and that's stuff like that's fun. I'm also pretty big on video games, just playing video games together could be a fun time too for me, for just like a first date, something simple.
Awesome. And Elaine?
I would probably say like a walk or a hike or some sort of activity where, we can see how we kind of connect or work well together as a team. Just kind of keep it simple.
Okay. And Ashley?
I I would say first off would just be the walk, just walking around. Hopefully, it's very hot in Florida, very nice shaded area where there's lots of people. Just seeing their spontaneous conversation, and if things go well, then maybe something small like lunch if it's earlier on the day, or even ice cream if it's later. And then hopefully, who knows?
Awesome. And the next question is going to be, let me see. Okay, describe your 3 best qualities. And I'm going to start with Ashley. Describe your 3 best qualities.
Okay, let's see. I would say hardworking, motivated, and compassionate.
Awesome. And Elaine?
I would say loyal, bright, and caring.
All right. And Nimika?
I would say protective, caring, and I guess responsive.
Awesome. And Steve?
I'd say hardworking, faithful, and committed.
Alrighty. And Candace?
I would say honest, ambitious, and sensitive.
Awesome. And Jake?
Integrity, loyalty, and work ethic.
Alrighty. And John D?
Punctual, I suppose, passionate, and optimistic.
Okay. And Ashton?
Honest, kind, and smart.
Mark?
Smart.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And Mark?
I would say very quick learner, curious about new things and willing to try anything about once, if it's not crazy. And the last one, I think somebody said faithful, honest was a good explanation as well.
Awesome. And Leo?
Honest, empathetic, and a good listener.
And Matthew?
Probably considerate, diligent, and patient.
And Kenneth?
I'm gonna go with smart, kind, and considerate.
All right, guys. Okay, so we're actually pretty much done now. I'm going to ask just 2 simple questions. I'm going to ask everyone, does your ideal person have to be located in your area? And I'm going to ask, and also the question is going to be, how can you be contacted? So again, first question, does your ideal person have to be located in your area? And how can you be contacted? So I'm going to start with Kenneth. Those questions are for you.
I would prefer somebody located in my area, but if it's the right person, I'm willing to go outside of that. And you can reach me at my email at KENNLUCERO, or on Snapchat at JHTimeLord.
Awesome. Well, it was nice meeting you, Kenneth, and have a good night. Matthew, same question to you. Does your ideal person have to be in your location or area, and how can you be contacted?
My ideal person would have to be in the central New York area, unless they're willing to move here. How to contact me? This number right here, 315-863-6396, 315-863-6396. Do not hesitate to send me a text.
Awesome. Have a good night, Matthew. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Alrighty. Leo, same questions to you.
I would prefer people would be in my area, but I can travel throughout the greater California, but that's it. And how you can contact me is by either via email at all lowercase STAYPUFT numbers 8312@gmail.com. And you can contact me via Instagram at all lowercase STAYPUFT 8312. And please let me know that it's you came from seeing this.
Awesome. Thank you, Leo. Have a good night. All right. Mark?
I would say yes, local, within reason, 40 miles, 50 miles max. And they could reach me on email. I don't know if you have anything, or should I just give it to you now?
You could give it now for the viewers.
Sure. It's an email would be fine. It's M as in Mark, S as in Sam, B as in boy, then number 5 at hotmail.com. So msb5@hotmail.com.
Awesome. All right, Mark. Thanks for coming out and have a good night. All right.
Thank you, you as well. Thank you. Sorry, I was on mute.
You're fine. Ashton?
Yeah, my ideal person would be within a few hours of Tampa. And as far as how to contact me, you can text me anytime at the number shown on here, 706-495-8084. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Have a good night.
Thanks. My ideal person does not have to be in the Detroit area. I don't want to say that I'm picky, but I kind of have an idea of who I like and kind of what I want. So if she's not around here, if it's long distance, honestly, that hopefully the connection will be strong enough that doesn't seem to really bother me. You can get a hold of me at my cell phone. Text is best, 814-449-3654. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you. Have a good night. Jake?
So my phone number is best 567-202-6686. I prefer calls, but I can text too. That's not a problem. And you can also get me at Instagram, JCWARNOCK @01.
Awesome. All right. Have a good night. And Candice?
Yeah, my ideal person would definitely have to be local, at most 40 miles from Plantation, Florida, 50 miles tops, I would say. And my Instagram handle is can_dice14, so anyone could reach me at that.
Awesome. Have a good night. All right. And Steve?
Yeah, so I mean, within reason, 4 or 5 hours away is fine. I don't mind. Local obviously would be great, but it is what it is. You can text me 315-237-3643.
Awesome. All right, Steve. Have a good night.
You too.
And Nemika? Thank you. And Nemika?
Yeah, you can reach me on Instagram, so that would be at Xanawat, XANAWOTT. You can also give me a text at 916-573-4712. I would prefer I would prefer local. That would be the best. So yeah, maybe 30, 40 miles max. But yeah.
Awesome. All right, Nemika, have a good night. And Elaine?
Yeah, I would prefer local. And I can be reached on Instagram at Crazy Classic Life, all one word, and life is spelled with a Y instead of an I.
All right, thank you. Enjoy your evening, and thanks for coming out. And I think we're all set here, guys. Thanks for coming out. Follow us and subscribe to our channel to join our next singles party.